this. I need a knife. Da, 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 da. Just thinking I'm good now. There you go. Hi, welcome in. Well, welcome back. I think that should be better. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, fantastic evening, wonderful night. Oh, that's no bueno for me. And all the sort of jazz. My name is Rebo and I stream 4 days a week, from Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hello, Pancake. How you doing? How's it going? How's everything? Hopefully your day is going well. Pacific Standard Time. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and all the sort of fancy jazz of YouTube. That out of the way. Hopefully everybody had a great, fantastic day, weekend, or week, depending when you're watching this. And yeah. How's your day, Pancake? Hopefully everything... Oh, I think I already said that twice. Welcome in. I was going to say, how was your day? I'm like, hold up, I already asked that question once. I guess my attention span is just shorter than I expected it to be. I knew I'm forgetting something.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I was just remembering something that what's it called? One of my viewers.
So, am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Crazy shield in the middle of nowhere?
What I was gonna say. It was this one where I wanted.
They can't think they'll find some remnant thing there.
To watch the.
It's controlled from the main command base.
They're asking to watch a trailer for a game. I think it was a fall called Phantom Blade something. And I just keep forgetting about it. I even opened up that tab and I just completely forgot about watching it. I think that the reason why I couldn't play it on my laptop or watch at the time after the stream was because on my laptop I'm not signed up. So I just was like, okay, I just move on from that point. And then I just watch it on my phone once I remember watching it. I just never did that. I feel bad.
These are the ruins we're looking for.
Time to scrounge for tech.
No, that was too far out. I forgot my ADHD, can't remember anything. Dude, I have terrible memory when it comes to like a lot of things. And I do feel bad like the majority of the time. Because I'm just like, how did I forget about this? Oh no. Actually, this might be easier. Wait, what? Okay. Wait, what? Decryption? Oh, great.
There should be more glyphs around here.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I was kind of confused on why exactly it wasn't working. But then I'm like, okay, that makes more sense now. I'm doing terrible. Oh boy. Could be worse, honestly. Trying to be positive on some sort of degree. I do gotta say, like, teaching somebody how to drive is something actually kind of interesting. Because I never expected to do something like that to some degree. Run away from those Transformers. I think that in the game, or in game wise, they're called Remnant. They're supposed to be like a, I don't want to call it like an alien species, but they're like, that's what they technically are. Because it's technically alien for, I guess, humanity, if you want to put it in a certain way. Was this one? This one? That one? No, that one? Wrong one. There you go. 35. Dude, I'm close to the 40. Once I hit 40, I can bring a base to a bolt. Oh, I mean a settlement. I think that's the proper terminology for it. So I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping that at least for this one, I can choose what sort of settlement I want. That way I can bring a military compost rather than that's going back to the ship now, rather than something else. Then a scientific compost or settlement, whichever you prefer calling it. You know what I got found out a little bit? Oh. Dude, you're so close to 500
When
close.
Asari exclaim, Goddess, who are they talking about?
Me. Obviously.
Dude, like I've been close to 500 subs for quite some time now. It's just a what's the word I'm looking for? It takes like a good minute because I think the most recent, like the most, I guess you can probably call it subscribers that I've obtained recently was when I was playing God of War.
Emergency medical cache, Pathfinder.
Got it. Let's check it out. 1 down, 2 to go.
And the game was fun, and I really love it. Ooh. And I honestly wouldn't mind like replaying it at some point, because I keep hearing that I should go for the hardest difficulty, which I wouldn't, you know, mind doing it at some point. This other one is kind of bugs. Actually, this should be fine. So I'll be like willing to like replay some of the games that I played before in that like a hard difficulty. I just kind of want to like exhaust the games that I currently have per se. Mainly because and I'm saying it in a positive note, trying to be hopeful about it. If I get the job that I want to get, then things are going to be more limited time for me, because I'm going to be handling more things, and I'm hoping that it goes as I'm hoping for. So if things go well, then I'll probably be streaming less, but I'll be hopefully trying to pull off more hours in the streaming
Power lines go up.
within the times that I can.
Around. No way up this mountain.
Maybe I'm not making sense. Maybe I'm not making sense. Because I don't feel like I'm making sense right there. But if I do, hopefully that makes sense. But I'm hoping that I can get close to 500 at some point. Hopefully in this year, but you know, that's just me being hopeful about it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's not like, oh my god, like it has to be this year. That thing. Because you know, not every I want to say like not every goal gets accomplished in one day.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever.
How high is that? I wish I was able to rotate the map. That would be so much helpful. But yeah, like 500 subscribers would be so nice to have. But I'm not expecting it like anytime soon.
Lexi gave me some reading material about Asari culture.
And?
What? Oh, and nothing. You're an interesting people, although it's curious that you take the genetic material of other races to improve your own, like the kit.
I guess I can probably share this like at some degree. That's Asari are sort of like a what's the word I'm looking for without sounding too extra. They can technically act as a male or female depending on the situation, if that's like a simple way to put it. So let's say, like, for example, if you're playing like a male character, then that character that Asaris will probably be interacting as will probably be like a male, even though they are like generally female, if that makes sense.
Environmental
That's 2 of them.
Oh. Amalia, no matter what happened, I love you. I don't regret a single moment, even this one. I'll take the sun and stars about you. Be happy. Tao Shai, don't forget me. Michelle, answer your comms. I heard there was an attack. I need to know you're okay. Please just send me a message. Let me hear your voice. Don't do this to me, Ista. Papa, Enos and Bisha say you aren't coming home. Is it because I broke your star short? I'm really sorry. I won't do anything like that again. I'll save up all my earnings to buy you a new one. I'll be really good. I promise. Just come back. Well, I can't push it on the last word, but it is pretty much the same message. I don't know. Like the last message sounded a little bit sad.
What happened here?
Cast.
More cat incoming.
Which direction?
Let's do this.
Too bad I wasted my only grenade, my 2 grenades.
Time to fight.
All it was, I would have been better, you know. But yeah, they can essentially do that. That's how Asaris work. And they can essentially romance, I think that probably the sort of way of saying it, with any other races.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up. Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Fold map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
I knew something was up as soon as I saw you weren't Angara.
I figured, but that's not why I'm telling you.
Then why?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're gonna have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
Confront Wojciech. What is that one? That's a job supplies. I'm probably going to talk to him eventually. I want to get the forward station first. Or at least 2 forward stations before moving forward. And then I'm probably going to focus on the other quests that I can find here.
I know better than to argue with that.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I'll get my vehicle on the other side. I just don't want to drive from that point all the way here. Because I think it's just going to be like an extra. I could be wrong. What I was going to say? I feel like I was going to say like something, like a story or
Automated
something.
protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
What is this? 37. I just need like 3 more points and that's about it.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
3 percentage. Actually, I should just be able to fast travel there, huh? Oh well. That's going to give me 39%, I believe.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I'm growing very close to you, BB. To this whole team, really.
My advice? Keep a little distance. Don't lose yourself.
No. I feel stronger for it. Even more sure of who I am.
I have questions. Questions that probably don't want to answer. Honestly. But technically I have an idea on like what sort of I guess playing field you wanna name it as.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
I don't think I can reach that, can I? Seriously? Nope. Wait, what? Oh. I pulled up Andromeda last night. Dude, what were you doing, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, check this. Like, were you playing, like, games or something? Because, like, I do the same thing. I'm not gonna be, like, being criticizing you. Sometimes I used to have, like, all nights or all-nighters just watching, like, TV shows or something. Being awake. Oh. Sometimes, but well, at least for me, like, sometimes I used to start watching, like, shows, like, or anime, or, like, something. Or even play games. What's that? So,
Joe, your people have been fighting the Kett for a long time.
Since long before my birth.
Are you encouraged that you have allies now? Us, I mean.
It's better not to die alone. Yes.
Wow. You don't think we can win?
This isn't a typical war. Therefore, winning won't be typical.
I feel like he can be quite wise.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I think one of the shows, or at least technically an anime right now, that I'm currently watching is
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Go-Go Lucid Rangers.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
It's kind of like I guess I can probably call it like The Boys, but instead of being like superheroes, there's like Power Rangers, and they use like the minions of the villains, some sort of like publicity toys, where they essentially have like their weekly fights, and they're like, oh, I'm fighting this monster that supposedly is super strong.
I think that's it.
But in reality, he's not. He's so weak, so we have a script for them, type of thing. So it's interesting. I really enjoy it. I don't think this is the route, is it?
Resources.
Somewhere around here, perhaps? So yeah, I'm enjoying that right now. I think the season is over, I could be wrong. Hey, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. Chetos. Oh no, this should be like the entrance for the heal thing, or the base, I mean. I'm just here to say a quick hello. Whatever makes my job easier, if anything.
An undocked.
Cache restocked.
That should be nearby.
The emergency medical caches are back in business.
I'm pretty sure it should be somewhere around here.
Resistance medical cache up ahead, Pathfinder.
I already scanned you. Only for you. Oh, so it's deeper. Okay, that makes sense. I think another show that I'm recently starting watching
Medical cache up ahead.
is Monk. Like I'm a really big fan of like detective shows. Even as a child, it's just something that like I find it so fascinating and enjoyable. Like things like The Law and Order was something that was like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is so neat. And as I grew up like watching more stuff like that, I'm like, dude, this is like the best thing I ever watched. Probably and this is going to probably be like funny to some degree, but my favorite show like as a kid was watching CSI Miami. And if you guys don't know like anything about like CSI Miami, have you guys that heard like the like screen that you hear like yeah or something like that? And it's like a whole like meme of it. I don't know if it's still like relevant or not. And that's part of the poachers. I believe you're part of the poachers. Proselyte. Probably just gonna track this one down for a second. And it was such a good show, in my opinion. It was probably one of my favorites when I was watching that. What else? I want to say Law and Order, but I wasn't technically allowed to watch that when I was younger. It's a little bit weird because my parents were like, "Oh yeah, you're not allowed to watch this." Other things were like, whatever. You know, it's whatever.
They've probably gotten word that we're coming. I don't think they'll shoot.
I was just minding my own business.
But the Law and Order was such a good show, in my opinion. Uh, Definitely would probably binge watch if I had the opportunity. Psych was also something that like I started watching, but I just never got to finish to watch. And I am surgeon. I am a surgeon. I feel like that's a. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but would that be a Team Fortress 2 reference?
There you are. Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra. She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jarl. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the Ket, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use. I don't suppose I have a say in this. Fine, I'll play it your way. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Why do I feel like there's more quests that I just don't feel? Unfulfilled. Oh my god. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, am I saying the right word? Because my brain just went to La La Land for a second. I'm like, let me think about this. Am I saying the right thing?
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
You know something I think it would be kind of cool to have in this game is to have like a track meter, like somewhere on the HUD that says like
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
that it specifies.
Jal, I want you to know, Asari don't reproduce like the Ket.
No.
The person we mate with is unchanged, and a brand new being is created from the experience.
But the resulting being is always Asari. I didn't mean to suggest anything terrible.
Asari have more in common with the Angara than the Ket.
Of course. I've hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
What I was gonna say? I forgot what I was saying. Darn it. Darn it, I forgot. To the nearest fast-forward station. I guess I can probably say that, I could be wrong, but I think I was going to be talking about another show that it was influential on my life. Well, as a kid, technically. Even though I technically wasn't allowed to watch either.
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
Was Dr. House. Or House MD. It was a really fun show to watch. Mainly because I just love his sassiness and
Looks
his
like the poachers
voice.
have already moved on. Hold on. There's a data pad here.
We had to pack up and follow the fish. They're actually pretty smart to keep on the move like this. Use the signal to find us. My parents didn't let me watch Beetlejuice as a kid. I wanna say my parents didn't let me watch Beetlejuice either, but in reality, I was more of a scary cat when it comes to horror stuff. I think the movie that really got me horrified of clowns was the Killer Clowns of Outer Space. That movie just got me mortified, and I think a couple of years later I went to the circus and I started crying. It was such a bad experience for myself at that time. And I was like, dude, like I don't want to deal with clowns anymore. And now it's like a little bit more, I guess, tameable. It's not like horrible. Me personally, gore does not affect me. I used to say the same thing, like, but then I think I watched a video like at some point, and it was like about a like a really like the word was like really gorish Japanese film, and that honestly just no, like that is like a whole different level of like things. I was not expecting that, and I was like, that those films were bad. It's just like for me, it's just I couldn't handle it. Uh, Ban Spirit, a little one, I think he was a calf, and the rest of them went berserk. Nearly drowned her. She got hypothermia at this rate, so we sent her back to the med bay. Means we're a hand short, so we get here as quick as you can. RBs.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
We'll take care of these poachers, Jal. I promise.
Thank you. I know it's difficult to understand. The Yavara are intelligent, amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
I think a lot of people watch TMNT as like 2012, and correct me if I'm mistaken, isn't that like it's technically a continuation of the original that I believe the 2012, but isn't it that an arc where they essentially travel to the future or something like that, and had to interact with Casey and April's son? Or something like around those lines.
Piggy, what do you like to do for fun?
Whatever's next. That's what's fun.
So, there's nothing from your past that you miss? That you left behind?
Well, I had a weakness for gruesome crime stories. True stories of the Ardat Yakshi among us. That kind of thing. Of course, they probably weren't true, but they were thrilling and kept me up at night.
I'd like to read them.
Me too. But when you travel light, you have to leave things behind.
Where did they? I don't think I saw it. Oh, did I say that without even realizing it? If I did, I do apologize. I just don't remember if I was mentioning the Casey's and April's name properly. Unless I said something else, and again, my bad. Should be...
This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
I'm gonna butt them. And those grenades were pointless. Also, by the way, what do you do? Draw on. I draw on Procreate. Oh, I draw on Krita. I really like Krita myself. The program is free, and the program is still being updated. Which, thank you for reminding me. I gotta check if the program has been updated anytime soon. Cool. Yeah, and you can modify your what's the word I'm looking for? Your brushes how you want. I don't know how Procreate works, so I'm not really going to be like, oh, it should be like this or it should be like that, right? I'm just saying that what I know from Krita, because I don't know like how, like, let's say Photoshop, Krita, What else? And other like drawing programs have that might help the artist. But I'm not like, ooh, hello there. But all I'm gonna say is that I'm not that talented as an artist. Like the best I can do is a figure sticks. Pun intended. Oh. Yeah, okay. So yeah. I honestly wouldn't mind doing like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a drawing like a draw stream type of thing. Because I think it might be fun, just like doing it like once in a while. So yeah. Maybe work on like maybe I don't say this. I mean it's a joke. Maybe work like on something like thumbnails or something around those lines. Just for fun again. Oh, great.
Reloading.
Because I was thinking of like maybe try to like draw some like thumbnails or something, just for fun. I guess I'll probably say get the creative bone working. Per se.
Excellently done.
You don't know something. I wish that had some health. That would be so helpful. Dang. And they don't have anything warm?
Stop shooting. Can we talk? The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
After all I've heard, I didn't expect that an Angara led these hunts.
Then you've been talking to the Angara here. I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
The creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Okay, so this is a situation that I think is a little bit pointless. Mainly on that aspect that Dr. Lee Carrot, I'm probably going to be butchering her name, wants, mainly because one, the initiative joined this ongoing battle, and two, even if the effects are actually effective, it's still going to be pointless, and they're going to be killing probably innocent creatures that may or may not be part of the tradition, regardless on what the Angara believes or any race believes. Just my opinion.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make his decision.
Honestly, I'm against it because again, they have like new allies. They're not working on their own, so it's a little bit kind of pointless, in my opinion. So, if anything, I just going to ask to stop because honestly, I don't see the point of the research. It might be convenient for the final battle, but I don't know how convenient it will be.
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Vold before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
No, I can't open up any place. With that out of the way, where is the... Almost there. Where is the nearest base? Oh, there it is. Hopefully I can choose the stronghold this time. I remember one of my childhood memories of 4th grade for me was putting on those cord headphones and putting it over my computer, so a computer will be wearing headphones. I remember from my childhood, back when I used to live.
Is falling, Pathfinder.
Back when I used to live in Mexico, essentially. I don't think I've been shy about that, or at least on my regions per se. But I don't remember, like almost every other night around my block or at my block, there was there used to be
you smell really nice. Like, not just now, always.
Thank you. I like to. I take pride in all aspects of my person. I like to smell nice.
Well, I think it's great. Where do you get it?
I make it. Is tinkering with alcohols and plant essences that different from explosives?
Yeah, kinda.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Something I remember was just a bunch of kids just playing soccer in the middle of the street at night. It was kind of like I want to say like a weekly or maybe like a daily thing. It was such a fun experience, in my opinion. Because like soccer is like a really well-known thing. Average man experience that conversation.
Looks like cat ahead. We should be careful.
So yeah, I do miss playing soccer, honestly. There was like a really weird like rule like when it comes to like soccer, or at least street soccer in Mexico. The big person or like the fat person, whichever you prefer addressing it, was always the goalie. Like looking back at it, I just think it's just a little bit funny. I don't mind like chuckling out of it.
This site is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
But you know, it was like a fun experience. I used to always be the goalie. So, you know, that's the thing.
Confirm.
Congratulations, Pathfinder. This was a real challenge.
Send someone to the resistance
and badly
camp.
needed.
We'll give them our extra
Hello
supplies.
again, Director. How close are you keeping tabs on me anyway?
As close as you'd expect when you're inserting us into local concerns. Real talk, Pathfinder? I, as Governor Shai, is already up my arse about this outpost. If local Angara weren't on board, we'd have a problem. We are good, right? As much as you've brought us, we can't afford to anger the neighbors.
Procedure was followed, as I invented it. Don't worry, we were invited.
Good. We need every drop of viability. Especially after this Ket facility. Vold helps. Cold as it is, it changes estimates in our favor. But the initiative needs you to find more. We're never really done, of course. Survival isn't something that just ends. Time for the uncomfortable bit, Pathfinder. The flag waving.
I'm supposed to summarize Vold?
As much as anyone can.
Vold is more than anyone anticipated. The Ket and their failure, the Angara and what they can recover. And for us, it's already a different kind of frontier. We needed supplies. We found partners.
Recorded, Pathfinder. Add us an out.
Wait, that's a holy
Environmental
cow!
temperatures are within acceptable limits.
61%? Darn.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Okay.
Darn. Okay, I gotta go. See you, and don't run into those goofies, Transformers. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. I hope everything goes well for you. And I'll see you whenever when you can. Have a good night. Oh, day, afternoon. I mean, yeah. Have a good afternoon, dude. Hopefully everything goes well.
Send someone to the resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies. Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. Priya Blake, Captain of Outpost Taravuni. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our own.
What's the problem? Is it the Ket?
No, at least I don't think so. A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research expedition west of here. We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Do you know where they were headed?
I know the route, but we lost their tracking signal halfway through. I don't know how far they got. We tried to look at their research notes, but the data is corrupted. We have 0 leads. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
Don't lose hope. I'll find your people.
Coming from you, I believe it. Their research log is in the lab. Maybe your AI can piece together the corrupted data and get a nav point.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us put an outpost here.
A portion of the ice we mine goes to their blockade runners, who take it to resistance bases all over the cluster.
Water for their soldiers.
It feels good to do our part against the Ket, however small.
Ooh. Honestly, I used to look it up, but I was kind of curious on that aspect of what was like the cap level of like for what's his name, Ryder, and apparently there is no cap level, so I can literally just gain all the skills that I want.
We're staking a claim, but what does the initiative want with Vold?
Look at the landscape. What do you see?
Ice. A lot of ice.
Water. Vold is a massive, endless source of it. We're proud to serve as the initiative's first ice runners. We mine the ice here and haul it to colonies where water is scarce.
Like Eos.
Even the Nexus. The more people we wake from cryo, the more resources we'll need. Our ice runners make sure water is never a problem.
Were you in the Alliance too?
I was an Alliance officer for a decade before I got sick of being a pawn in the Council's power plays. Heard about the initiative and figured it'd be a fresh start. A chance to make a real difference.
I'm ex-Alliance too. You ever miss it?
Given the chance, I'd make this choice all over again. But when I see the Resistance push against the Ket, makes me wonder if my days behind a gun aren't really over.
You picked a mouthful of a name for the outpost.
It's Shalesh, Angaran language, means forward together. It represents the close relationship we have with the Angara here on Vold.
Glad to hear you're working together.
This is their world. Because of you, they trusted us enough to give us a place in it. Now it's my job to cement that bond. We'll do our best to earn what they've given us.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
That was respectful, honestly. Well, if you wanted to talk to me.
Heard the engineer.
I get to meet the Pathfinder responsible for making this place happen. I'm Lizana Telesso. Because of you, I have the best job in the galaxy.
Which is?
I'm an ice runner. I get to dodge the Scourge and outrun the Ket to bring water to the colonies. Doesn't get more exciting than that.
So you're responsible for the well-being of the colonies. That's a big deal.
It doesn't fall on my shoulders alone. But I like making a difference.
How did you get into this job?
I was a pilot for the Citadel fleet, till I got bored and wanted something new. The initiative sounded right up my alley. I was one of the first to sign up.
But how'd you end up at this outpost?
I asked. Marched into Priya's office and told her I was the best pilot she'd get. Said I didn't care if the outpost was mostly ex-Alliance. I wanted in. I've been giving her trouble ever since.
I've flown through the Scourge before. It's not easy.
That's half the fun. I get to change my routes to avoid it, like I'm outsmarting it. I've had a few close calls where it shorted my nav system. Once, I flew blind all the way to the Nexus.
There's no way you pulled that off.
There's a reason I was the Citadel's best pilot.
So you mine the ice as a water source. Smart.
I fly ice blocks to the Nexus. Eos. Even made a run to Havarl for the Angara. Speaking of which, sounded like there was trouble brewing when I landed. The Angara were on edge. Maybe you should check it out.
Take it easy.
No fun in that.
I like her. She's fun. Turian fragile model?
How far did the drill techs have to dig?
Already 30 meters deep, with no temperature change.
This damn ice ball. Pathfinder, welcome to Scenic Vold. Hope you're enjoying the view. To the east, ice. To the west, more ice.
At least you're not in cryo anymore, right?
Look around. This is cryo. But I'll endure this frozen hell if it means completing my research.
What are you researching?
I'm studying ways we can harness geothermal activity as a source of energy. Believe it or not, below Vold's surface is a maze of heated geothermal vents. Keeps the planet from becoming completely inhospitable, but just barely.
And you can use it as a power source.
That's the hope. I hear the Angara are doing something similar, but they won't let me get close. So I'm determined to find the solution on my own.
I'm good for now.
Don't freeze to death out there.
Wait, is that an Angara? That's an Angara. Holy cow. Wait, why is an Angara here? Like no issues or anything like that. Just curious. Wasn't expecting to see one. In all honesty. Huh. Anything over here? Guess not. And there's also those two buildings. Database. Ella, narrow possible and an ID found and 5 sample size to a single radius will error 224 to the side and take enough samples for her test. Setting the device will not point. End of log.
Sam, you get anything from this mess?
Analyzing. It seems most of their data comes from a single nav point. Updating now.
Here's hoping they're still okay.
Okay, that is no time. Otherwise, I'll be probably panicking. More initiative armor. I don't know. Like I expected, I guess more. Per se. I don't know. Like maybe more quests or something. Maybe I was just being too hopeful. Maybe. Bionic melee amplifier. 4. They don't even have a research station, do they? I don't think so. Check this. Wait, how we check this place? I'm probably dead. No? I don't think so. Just like the position for some reason just makes me think that I haven't. Bruh. The graphical glitches are going haywire on me. What's my interest? Going down there. There. I'm assuming it's going to be not there, apparently.
You've been hanging out at the cultural center on the Nexus. Have you read about Omega?
Not yet. Homeworlds first. I want a solid understanding of each species before I dive into the deviants.
I'm assuming the Omega is like the Omega relay. I could be wrong on that aspect. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. No, you don't. That's cool.
Another news receiver down.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I set up a news station or a receiver on Bold. I could be wrong. Investigate the Cade base. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be looking up here something. This should be the completed. It's not. Go to that point to find information. Give the map to legends. I'm expecting that to be over here. You know what I found a little bit funny? I just do like a lot of like quest missions and whatnot, and just tackle whatever is like left over just to backtrack. I found that a little bit funny, in my opinion. Just a little bit, not a lot, but you know. I'd be laughing if I was able to like increase the stats for each ally just because the game is so slow loading stuff. That'd be hilarious. But I do gotta say, I'm a little bit happy on that aspect that I don't have to. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't have to be limited on the stats that I take.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they were adapted remnant tech?
You don't win a war without good organization.
I apologize. My pilot says she made the supply drop at that point. I can figure out what they were never reached. I believe I read that. I could be wrong.
You have questions?
A few. treasure hunters found this map of ancient Vold. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Kett don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
I believe there was another one here. After cast, we're seeing an increase in activities around Janik. The Kett have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Kett have them working on something. We can't tell what it is. Also, more reports of abduction. The Kett appear to have a stop trying to attack the Dara. Too well defended. That's good, however, looks like they focus their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure the warning gets out. What is that? I'm assuming they'll be... Oh. I was looking too far out, huh?
Rylas?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylas. Wow. You really showed up.
You said you had intel. I can't ignore that.
I just didn't think you'd come yourself. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the exaltation facility sent the Kett scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order. Our scouts report increased Kett movement through certain areas of Vold. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
So something that could involve exaltation, or the creation of a new exaltation lab.
Well, that's what I thought. Either way, Kett organizing means trouble. We don't have the tech to break into their bases, but someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
There should be a couple of more new points to address. Oh, 61%. Holy cow.
How do I stop this bleeding?
It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. We don't know who or how many, but you did. I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
A reward wasn't necessary.
It is. Trust me. It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Applies to you too.
That is considerate, honestly.
How many more?
Anything else?
What can I do for you, Ryder?
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment. My colleague Sella and I usually take turns. She's been on a break. There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save. It hurt her deeply. Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just physically.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
The Kett attacked a civilian transport not far from here. These fighters were dispatched to defend them. We won, but it was close, as you can see.
Why are the Kett attacking civilian ships?
For exaltation, I suppose. I used to think that they just used us as slaves. The truth is much worse.
I'll let you get back to work.
That would be best.
Dun, 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 dun.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Ryder. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Kett. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Did you know them well?
They would be alive if they hadn't welcomed this death.
I'm not sure I understand.
These children were swayed by a new belief that's taken hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, But some now think they can force this. They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
I have heard of this. No one I know, but I can't be certain.
Reincarnation is a nice thought. But to die for it?
This has consequences. If you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death. That's all any of us can do.
Thank you.
What exactly is that? Hopefully there's no space. Not even. To be honest, I don't know if I'm happy or kind of disappointed of like doing like 2-hour streams for this game.
I couldn't help it over here.
Oh, now you've gone and involved Ryder in this madness.
Brother, I know Michelle's still alive.
Hana, why are you convinced your friend's still alive?
Because Michelle is our best saboteur. She knows how to keep herself safe. We destroyed Aket's weapon depot, but the detonators failed. Michelle had to set off the explosives by hand.
It put her in the middle of a blast they saw from over the hills.
But Michelle knows demolition like no one else. She knows the safest place to hide.
If your friend is as skilled as you say, it's possible she survived.
Thank you. I've been shouting for so long and no one has listened but you.
Even if I believed you, Anyek won't allow us to go out there. We're needed elsewhere.
If I'm out there, I could survey the area.
Would you? Sky blessed. I've got the nav point. I hope the data's compatible with your, gadget. Whatever you find, please tell me. I just want the truth.
Investigate the ruins. Wait, don't tell me it's the ruins that I just think it is. Oh, no, it's not. Great. Transfer point. Know your enemy. Investigate the cast base. Okay. I guess fast travel might be the case. I don't know. I don't know if fast traveling or driving itself is faster. In all honesty. Because like at times I feel like driving is like faster, but at the same time it just doesn't feel like it's faster. It just feels slower. I think it just depends on the the sensation, you know. I could be wrong.
You're so alive, PB. More than the others of your species I've met.
I think you're fascinating. Angara are so open with their feelings.
This is a little uncomfortable. And humans, as we can see, are not.
Got them all.
I don't know how open humans are.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the Ket weapons depot, destroyed by the Resistance.
Good to know. We'll search for any sign of Hana's friend.
Like, I don't know how emotionally open like humans are, but we are pretty deceiving.
Ryder, a door.
Is that a cat? That's good. Okay.
I don't think anyone's in here, Ryder.
Who screamed like that?
Know where they are. I know you know. Talk.
There's something over there. Maybe someone.
Oh, is it going to be like a situation that you... never mind.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Where is the... what I'm looking for? Cast device. I'm assuming there's something here that I shouldn't be scanning. No. Great. Just double checking. I'm wasting ammo. Mainly wasting ammo. Survivors. I really want to know, what does that do? Is it just like a capsule that holds the cat? Oh.
Who are you? Are you here to find me? Did Hana send you? Foolish girl. She never knows when to give up.
Hana was sure you survived the blast, but how?
Couldn't outrun the explosion. So I found a reinforced wall and put up a field at the moment of impact. Almost flashed out, but it was that or die.
End this hurt. End this.
That's all it says. That's all it ever says. I've burned, I've peeled, I've gouged. It won't tell me where they are.
You tortured this person?
It's not a person, it's Ket. They took my family.
We need to leave this place. You're not thinking straight.
I can't leave. This is my only chance to talk to these things, to find my family. If I leave here, I leave them. I can't.
Nothing here. Leaving her here, it doesn't really feel like a good answer, because it's not really going to give her a different answer, and just like, oh, I have to kill them, just doesn't really specify on who exactly. Because I'm assuming it's going to be the cat, because the cat is technically indoctrinated Angaras. Just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking this.
I'm sorry, but they're gone.
No!
You have friends waiting for you, people who still care. You'll die here.
How could you? It could have told me. I could have found them again.
Go home, Michal.
Fine. I'll signal the base and inform the resistance of my position.
I'm regretting it now. Can I just reload my game? Can I reload my game? Can I load it? I don't know, like I'm still feeling regrets about it. Shouldn't I just not reload it? Because leaving her behind is just no... It doesn't really feel nice to me, but at the same time, just forcing her to move on just doesn't really feel nice. It's a little bit of a tricky situation for me. Like, from all the decisions that I honestly have probably just be able to, like, you know what, I should probably sit here. Like, this is probably like the first time that I'm like, let me just reset this. I don't know why. I think it's just like the aspect, because like being obsessive of finding somebody that meant something, like meant a lot for you, like a family member or a family that you created with somebody else, it's just, you know, probably really hurtful once you lose them, and you don't want, you know, lose the opportunity of finding them again if you get the opportunity, because I think a lot of people are going to be in that situation, and Marshall has like that, is in that situation where she's like, maybe I can find them. But the thing, I shouldn't have restored now that I think about it, because like the more that I think about it, the more it makes less sense, because who knows what exactly might have happened to her family. So by just like, oh yeah, just stay here, just doesn't really solve any issues. Like, I can probably get a quest, and I'm hoping that'll be the case. If not, then I'll probably reset again. uh, but if that is possible, that'll be cool. If not, then that's, you know, that's totally fine. But if possible to get a quest out of it, that'd be cool. But most likely it won't happen. The thing that I'm mainly concerned is if she committed suicide. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word now that I think about it. End herself. I think that's the better phrasing. If she ends herself, then I don't know what exactly might happen, because that aspect of her ending herself is just possible on the idea that if she gets driven against the wall, it might happen. And especially with Angara, because they're like a fight or die situation, and the Angara is not really going to put up on the idea of like, well, if I don't have a family to protect, then what's my purpose right now? And I feel like that might be the case. I could be wrong. I'm probably just spewing like nonsense right now, mainly because like I'm trying to formulate an idea, and I just feel like I'm backing out, and just probably going in different directions without having a specific case here. So yeah, I could be wrong. I do gotta say, why is this taking so long? Like, it should have been loaded by now. I should have restarted the game. Also, if this takes like up to like probably like another 2 minutes, I'm probably just gonna call it quits. But then again, I'm like, the only person I can, blame is, myself. Because, there's like a decision that I decided to make. And the problem with streaming, at least on console, is that once like you exit the game, then the game is going to like stop broadcasting. If you close the game, the broadcast just completely shuts down, and it's not really going to be convenient in that aspect to just like close down the broadcast and then reopen the broadcast just for a whole new broadcast. It's just kind of pointless, in my opinion. Might as well continue the following day, especially after like an hour or so. Just a thought. Could be wrong. Bro, why is this taking so long? It's already been like a whole minute. It's been 2 minutes now. Holy cow. But if it doesn't like remove from the loading screen like at least like 120, which is like in 2 minutes right now, then I'm probably just going to call it a night. It's not that I don't want to call it a night, because I want to go for like the whole like 2 hours roughly, but technically the game is stuck in some sort of like weird bug that doesn't allow me to reload the file. And just to close the game and restore and boot up the game again, it's not going to allow me to, because it will just essentially cut off the stream, and I cannot continue the stream like let's say when I'm streaming on PC, mainly because it doesn't have like the like weird I don't want to call it weird. It doesn't have like the time that it just stops and then reconnects type of thing, if that makes sense. Because I believe there's like maybe like a whole minute, maybe like 5 minutes, or probably less than that, where the if you accidentally cut off if something happens that cuts off your stream, then you can reboot it again within, I believe, I want to say like maybe 5 minutes. I could be going on the time on that. And if you don't reboot the stream again, then that'll be it for the stream, right? It doesn't happen in at least on the PlayStation 4. I don't know about PlayStation 5. I'm just speculating on that aspect. But if it's not possible, it's not possible. You know, it is whatever. But I'm still like a little bit curious. Yeah, it's not happening. This is going to be like, this has already been like 4 minutes since the loading screen's stuck on this. So I guess I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm sorry for, I guess, wanting to refresh, reload the game. At least now I know that, what's it called? I cannot do anything when it comes to loading game, because otherwise I'll be stuck in this situation again, and I don't think it'd be like a smart thing to do. Anyways, thank you so much for everybody that came in tonight. Thank you so much for Pancake Lord that came in, hang out with me for a minute. I unfortunately got stuck on the loading screen. I guess that's a bug that never got patched, or maybe it's just me being unlucky in the situation. Anyways, thank you so much for everything. My name is Revwin. I stream 4 days a week, Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I try to stream story games because I really love the idea of storytelling. But yeah, and with the whole YouTube shebang thing out, hopefully you guys have a great, beautiful day, night, evening, depending on what time you're watching this, or when you're watching this. So I hope you have a great day, week, or weekend, depending when you're watching this. But have a beautiful day. I'll